welcome back to another video. So sorry about the lighting and all that. It is early in the morning. It is like almost 6 o'clock. I kind of woke up before my alarm and all that, so it looks a little dark, so every light's out and all that. But it is officially Thursday the 9th, which is Oktoberfest. So I have actually last night, yep, that whole area was gone. If y'all don't remember, I had the tables and stuff. Yesterday I took the tables and the chairs and all that and the canopy to, well, not the chairs, just the tables and the canopy and the stand for my glass paintings to Scooter's house. If y'all don't remember, Scooter is the guy that Dad is good friends with, and he said it was okay for me to have my booth and all that. So yeah. So there's going to be a lot to see, a lot to do, and a lot to talk about type thing. I don't know how well I'm going to do, but I know from them telling me and all that, that usually Thursday may not be your best, but, well, my best. But Friday may be a little bit more packed and all that, hopefully, and Saturday will probably be crazy, so get ready for it, what they told me, so I'm ready for it. The only things I need to grab is just BMO with all my other things, which is my square reader, my tripod, and all that. So, yeah, I am just so excited. I don't know. I will try to film throughout the thing, you know, throughout the day and all that. If not, then then whenever I get back, which I'm trying to leave around close to sunset, and sunset, it says on the Twitter thing around 6 o'clock or a little bit after 6, so we'll leave around there. So that'd be like 10, 11 hours, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to think. There's like, I'm hoping that we don't rush. So we're trying not to rush. We're trying to keep up on time because we're about to head out. Mom, well, Dad's in there. It's meeting me and Mom at CVS so we can go. So she's getting ready, putting clothes on and all that jazz. So all I need to do is change what I'm wearing to what I'm wearing. Literally, my brain is just all over the place because I still need to go get something to snack on, drinks and all that jazz. Also ice. Yeah, it's just a lot, and I don't have a lot of money right now. And I kind of realized that when I woke up trying to make sure I got everything right, I realized I don't have cash. So if anybody has cash, they're kind of screwed because I don't have cash. So I'm hoping everyone is using a card and all that. I still need to try and I got my tap to pay ready, so it's good and ready. I need to see if I got my chip ready. I'm trying to still get into that, but it keeps saying it's updating and all that, so yeah. But yeah, a lot to see, a lot to do, a lot to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead, change, get ready, head out, and I will see y'all probably when I'm starting to put the whole thing together. So I will see y'all later today. Okay, so sorry about the wind and all that. We're here setting everything up. I got my actual 4-foot table. I'm literally putting everything up. I'm about to put the cloth on and then all that. I kind of stopped moving the picture frames for right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then once I get settled down, I'll probably get into y'all, or probably just quickly show y'all the finished touch and all that. So, and I think I probably forgot my mini mic. I am not 100% sure, so there may be some bad wind stuff. So I'll try and find that, and if I don't, I'll just come back to y'all. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So it's been already stressful just trying to get here and get everything done, because I was supposed to be here before 8 and it's 9:14. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, get everything done, and I will talk to y'all in a bit. Okay, so don't mind my hair, but I did put the mic on the other side. But look at me. So yeah, let me zoom out. So yeah, the Demon Slayer, and then My Hero, and then on the other side is Hunter x Hunter and Attack on Titan. All on that side is Naruto. This is One Piece and JJK. I'll still show y'all. And sorry if the audio is weird. Where this is the setup. And then we have sticker packs, my keychains, earrings, stickers, and then my business card, my tripod right there, all the art prints, stuff. That works finally. And then that, and then all that. So what do we think? Um, so wish me luck. Hopefully today's good. And it is now 10:16. So we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated like every 2 hours, maybe. We'll see whenever I remember to come back. So yeah. So it's been like an hour since I talked to y'all, and let me tell y'all, it is cold. We're in the shade. It's supposed to be 60, but the high is actually, it's like 60 something right now, but the high is 70, and the wind's blowing, which would be good if you're in the sun. We're not in the sun. As you can see behind me, and also in front of me, there is trees, and we got shade, which would have been good whenever it was really hot during the summer. Now it's not. It is freezing cold. And give me 1 second. So there is like two big like booths right there. There's like a food truck and all that. You can't see from where I'm at, but if I zoom in, there's like you can see there's booths over there. It's not that packed, but people are going to those in front of me and also the ones in there, but they're also like elders, so they're not really going to probably come over here. So I am just hoping, a little bit hoping on Friday, but hoping on Saturday, since it's going to be crazy on Saturday, it's going to be good. So yeah, so far no sales, no nothing. But good news, my Square reader does work. I made it to where it's tap to pay and also insert the chip things, so everything's good. So I'm just been sitting here dreading the cold. I am freezing. My hands are cold. I can feel my nose is cold. I have a fuzzy blanket that I had for my picture frames, so I had to end up grabbing it. So yeah, that's literally the update. So I think so far we're gonna leave at 4:30, maybe a little early, I don't know, but at least around 4:30 we're leaving, and we're probably gonna leave everything here, get a tarp and all that. Dad may leave to go get a tarp and come back and all that. So yeah, just for the update, nothing so far. So I figure I'm not gonna probably make nothing today, probably a little bit tomorrow, and hopefully a lot Saturday. So yeah, that's the update. So yeah, that's all. I'll see y'all in probably like another couple hours. I'm so sorry about the wind and all that. Um, hold on. Okay. It is almost 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. It is 12:54, 12:55. Sorry for all the movement. Give me 1 second. Okay. I only sold one thing, which was one of the eggs, and we had to move it because can y'all see any of that? No, you can't. There is like a lot of bird poops because we are under the tree. So yeah, there's not really much to update you guys on. Just a little kid came and bought an egg. So we've been just sitting here me and Dad just been sitting here talking about stuff on our phones. I'm trying not to be on my phone a lot because, trying to save it. But people are coming in and out, but they're mostly going on to the other side where all the other stuff is. People are coming to where the big booth thing is with like it's mainly just yard sale stuff. So yeah, I'm still going to be debating on if I want to do this again next year or not because It's mainly just yard sale stuff. So as a vendor thing, I don't think I will be able to, but may not do it again. But if I need to sell stuff like furniture or anything, I can do it. So, but yeah, that's kind of my update. So, like I said, nothing really much to talk about. Still hoping on Saturday, mainly Saturday, and because usually every event is on a Saturday. And hold on, give me another second. I'm trying to cover my mic, so but yeah. See, so yeah, people are walking around and all that. So this is going to be kind of a little update. It is probably 1 o'clock or still close to 1 o'clock. So yeah, I will see y'all later. Probably in like a couple hours. So this is probably gonna be the last update of today at least. I made no sales today besides just one, which is my vending machine. But we are about to leave here soon. It is almost 3, so probably I don't know, around 3:30, probably 4:30. But yeah, no sales today, which obvious didn't really care, but I should have waited like we did yesterday. What we did yesterday, as in bringing all the stuff here and all that. We should have done it today, and then make sure I have everything ready and done, and have like literally have everything ready for tomorrow. But yeah, there is. If you can see behind me, there's like I can't zoom in this way, but there's people, literally people still setting up over here. Someone's supposed to be setting up behind us, like literally. I don't know. So yeah, and we're gonna be bringing. We're gonna once we head out, we're gonna bring tomorrow my sides for my canopy. So hopefully that can block mostly the wind. So I'm going to have to try and figure out with my painting situation and all that how I'm going to do it and everything. But hopefully we can figure it out and hopefully it will be good. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be officially end of day 1, and I will come back to y'all on day 2 when I'm here. So yeah, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, so I'm home officially. Um, crazy. Ooh, it's still hard. Okay, so there's nothing really to explain about today. There was no like crowds or anything. I'm still debating on. I may not even do this festival next year. Like every festival is gonna be like a trial and error type thing. But it's more of like a yard sale. So, as a vendor type me thing, not a lot of people may come, but I haven't seen Friday or Saturday. Today, only one little kid came, wanted to get a ghost out of the vending machine. So, I only got $1 today. So, yeah. I may not have to worry about paying for for sponsoring it, or well, not sponsoring, donation, because Scooter told me that, and Dad, that if we're not able to, don't worry about it, because some people may not do a lot as others. So sorry, my hand was hurting. But I am in my room. I was supposed to be at my dad's staying tonight, but Mom ended up deciding wanting to come tomorrow and Saturday, so I'll be here, so I'm able to do the night updates and everything. So yeah, that's really it. Not a lot to talk about or say, so I will see y'all. And we got to get up. It is 9:30. I'm about to really go to bed early because I have not been going to bed early because of all of this stuff. Well, a lot of stuff. So I have to get up at 6. We're going to leave at around 6:30, be there around 7-ish or a little bit after 7, and hang out there. I made sure I let Mom know to bring a jacket and everything, literally wear pants, because we're going to be in the shade. Probably going to be windy. It's going to be cold. I'm sorry, I keep getting hiccups, so. But yeah. that's gonna be it. So I will probably see y'all before I leave. If not, then there. So I will see y'all later. Okay, guys, it is day 2, and we got a lot to talk about. Like, really, I mean, at the festival wise, I didn't make a lot, so there's not really much to talk about. But my whole mindset of all this, we need to talk about. So it is probably a little bit after 8. I woke up at 8, and we're leaving. Gonna hopefully be there around 9 or after 9. Because no one's there. The only people that will come is elders. And I don't think this festival is for me, all honesty. Because this Oktoberfest apparently is like a big yard sale. I thought there'd be like little vendors and all that. No, it's just all yard sale. People just selling stuff. And there's not a lot of people where I'm at. There's just big yard sales and people go to the big yard sales. Plus, I'm also in the back of a big yard sale with their side wall, so no one sees me unless they walk over there and they see me on the side. So, I don't think I will do this next year. And we may end up changing our thing. We're going to see how today goes, and then we are going to go to Hohenwald. It is because Dad showed me a picture around 12-ish, or maybe 10, and there was a lot of people. Like, it was packed. So I don't even know if I want to do this, because I want to get my sleep. I want to sleep like a whole day, because I ain't getting much sleep. I get like 4 hours every night, because then I wake up super early. I've been waking up super early this week, and then going to bed super late, not having a lot of time to get rest when my body needs it, because I know my body really needs it. So that's why we kind of end up deciding not to be there at 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we're gonna be there at 9, because there's not a lot of traffic anyways. They said it's probably going to start around the afternoon when school's out and all that, so we're going to see. But if there's nothing, then me and Mom talked about asking James. If y'all don't know who James is, it is Rennie's dad down in Hohenwald that has a tattoo shop. So we're gonna ask. Mom says she'll call James, asking if there's any room around his tattoo shop, and if we can put my booth there. So I hope so, because that Saturday there's gonna be kids there. There's gonna be people say that the Hohenwald Square has like carnival-ish stuff, like a lot of games and probably a little rides for little kids and all that, like stuff like that. And so yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get there. So yeah, so like I said earlier, it's officially day 2. A lot to see, a lot to do, a lot to talk about. So yeah, I will go ahead and change, get everything ready, because I need to go get the ice out of the freezer and then put all the drinks in there. Make sure all that's ready. And yeah, I will see y'all when I'm up there and getting this day started. So I'm here. May look weird, but I'm just got here, so everything's under here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my canopy up and then go ahead and get started. There's like a little bee right up there, so I was just looking at it. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this up and then get started. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm here, sit up and all that. I am actually by myself. Sorry, that was my tripod on the way. I am by myself because we forgot Mom a chair, so Mom's heading back and getting a chair. So far so good. It's not that windy like yesterday, so that's a good thing. But I did rearrange some stuff. I ended up taking home one of the tables, aka that little table, because it was in the way and didn't have a lot of room, because we're under a tree, which I think I said in one of the other clips that there's been bird pooping on it, so I had to put my glass paintings in the stands in the canopy, so I had to make room to where
me and mom or me and dad are able to sit in here and not get pooped on, and also make sure my paintings doesn't get pooped on. So yeah, I have everything on one like. So we got those are my stickers, both sticker packs and all that over there. And then some earrings and my keychains over there. And then my tripod would be where my drink is, and then my little stand. So yeah, glass paintings. But yeah, um, so I just got here. It is 9:52. I'll say 10 o'clock already. So we'll see how we do. I don't know how long we're staying here. So hopefully I am able to do it in Hohenwald, because there is not a lot of people. I don't know behind me. So there's a lot more behind me than here. There are all the people that were here yesterday. No one else. Looks like no one else is here. Just the same people. But yeah, I'm just looking around trying to figure. But there is more booths out today, so we'll see. Um, but yeah, more people coming in, but they're mostly elders. So I'm hoping, not in a mean way, but I mean, it's a yard sale, so people are going towards the yard sale. So I'm hoping young adults are coming, or teenagers or something that knows the stuff I have and will want it. So we'll see. So yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 9:53 now. So yeah, it is gonna be 10 o'clock. I will probably update y'all around 12, maybe like 2 hours. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it right here, and I'll see y'all here in a few hours.
Okay. Um, we got a lot to talk about. Not a lot to see, not a lot to do, just a lot to talk about. Um, where do I start? Okay. Tomorrow. I am not doing the festival tomorrow. I have decided not to, and there's no reason for me to do it. Sorry. You'll probably hear Luna meowing outside. Um and I can and she's putting her paws in trying to open my door. So, anyway. Whew, couldn't take a breath. Um Back to the festival. So yeah, I'm not doing it tomorrow, mainly because everyone that was there yesterday is there today, which obviously, but in that sense is because no one else is there. No one else put in. Like when we were heading home Friday, there was still people. There was like people in other places, other spots. Like there was a lot in some spots. But then when me and mom were heading up there was so much more in other spots. Even the place behind me, where I talked in one of the clips yesterday, that there was a lot. That there was people setting up back behind us in the other yard. There was a lot more over there, but no more on our side. I told, so I kept thinking whether or not to do it or not. So, which I do need to text Gingy. I forgot to text. I need to text Gingy letting it know that I'm not doing it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not doing it tomorrow. I am mainly not doing it there. I am going to try. Hear me out. I'm gonna try next year and do this again only on Saturday and Friday in Hohenwald, because when we left around like 4, maybe close to 5, or probably already after 5, and we were heading up there because I asked mom if we were okay heading up there, and plus so she can talk with Rennie's dad James and all that. So she said it was okay, so we drove up there. It was packed. Those yards heading up there was packed. I mean, packed. And those houses that has like the big yard that you had to have a big driveway, those were packed. my whole, like, me just, while mom was driving, my face was just, and just scanning everywhere. Oh, I don't know if y'all, I don't think y'all be able to see it, but she's putting her paw under my door and meowing because she wants in, but she can't because there's stuff in here that she will knock over and mess up. Anyways, besides Lulu, but yeah, Hohenwald. And the good thing is, we had to drove past the square because we couldn't find a place to park at his tattoo shop. So we had to just drive around real quick. Also got something to eat at McDonald's. But when we drove past it, like the square, you can see there was just vendors. And I know they were vendors because it was only one tent. No big tents, no more than one. It was just individual booths. And I can see when some of them had their tent low down to where they were closing, or some that were still up and running. They looked like little handmade stuff. Not like furniture or shoes or anything. Like actual handmade stuff. Some were like little, some were on shelves. Some were like little mugs and stuff. Like literally handmade stuff. Literally an artist vendor. So, and James, Rainey's dad, when mom was on the phone with him, he said that there were just vendors there. And the yard sales were outside, like out from, like a little bit, like streets. Some were on streets that's off the square, but some of the, like, and with the vendors, there were 3 rows. Like, you look down off the square, because I guess their square was it's small, and they're just strips. You can see 3 rows. One on like the close to the sidewalk, one on the other sidewalk, one right in the middle, down, like just down. So I told Mama, I want to try this again next year. I think it was just because I got in a bad spot, because everywhere down my strip in Summertown was just no vendors, just yard sale, yard sale, yard sale. People selling like furniture and stuff. Like people selling stuff that they don't need no more. So yeah, I am not doing it tomorrow. I just did it today and yesterday. I have made $1. No, I only made $1 from yesterday from a kid wanting something out of my vending machine. So that was like around 12, maybe 1, and like after and before, no one came. And same thing happened yesterday like it did today. No sales, no nothing, but kids wanting to come over, like little kids, because I know they're seeing that the Easter egg in my vending machine, so they want to come over, but the parents won't let them. Like when one of the kids, there was like couple of times kids were over here looking at stuff, and they were walking behind that big tent with all the yard sale stuff just to go to the other yard or the ones next to it. And so the kids were like looking at my stuff, like looking at stuff, talking about it and all that, like trying to tell their parent, like their mom or dad, to come over so they can get something. The parent says, no, we need to go to the other one, or saying, no, you can't have that, or just saying no. And some even had to come over, like the kids still wanted something really, like there was some kids, like 3 or 4 happened at the same different time, but same thing. Kid wanted something, like they really wanted an egg, or not an art print, but stickers or something. Like they wanted something little, and they really wanted it, to where the parent, but they wouldn't want to leave till they got it, or want it, or want their parents to come look at the stuff. So those parents had to go over to my booth and just grab their kid's arm and drag them away. And me and mom are just like, yeah, we were just like, we just looked at each other and we were just thinking the same thing. What the heck? First of all, rude to your kid, bad, and probably, and I'm surprised it's not that those parents are not embarrassed for doing that right in front of people. But then there was like people, and see, another thing was, which I should be used to this anyways, is people will come. There was like young adults or like teenagers that just turned like 18 and all that. So yeah, we'll take the young adult, or like high school kids. I'll say that, high school kids. They come and they're like talking about anime and all that, like, oh, these are anime, like, and they ask, like, they just said, are they anime? And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, they're really cool. I'm like, thank you. And they walk off. They walk off. And some that are young adults, and like, well, not young adults, any aged, like from little kids to adults to elders and all that, from yesterday and today, all just gave a judgy face. And so, yeah, I will say, I can't 100% say it because, you know, it's in 2 different cities. So, like how Pulaski was in one, it was great. And then went to Nashville twice, last year and this year. This year was a little bit bad, well, not that good, like successful like last year, because it was raining and all that. Well, it rained a lot, and then it was still cool that week, so didn't make a lot. But with this one, oh, there's 2, so like literally it's 2 different cities. So I will say Summertown, not going to go there no more, not going to do it. But Hohenwald, how they did it, and because James told me that they do the vendors at the square, and then outside of the square, it's just all yard sale. I want to try and see if I'm able to do the vendors next year there. I really do. And Sunday, we're going Sunday again. Just so, because Rennie wasn't with us to go see her own dad because she was at a game in Charlottesville, which is like almost 2 hours away from here. So Mom said that we can go Sunday. We're not going to go Saturday because of trying to relax and just sleep in a little bit. But Sunday we will go to Pulaski, and Mom did say we can stop and walk around and all that, because I do want to actually see if there were vendors there, like actual vendor stuff, because I can tell from doing this, I can tell what's a vendor and what's not, which, I mean, obviously, if you can tell what's the difference between a yard sale and a vendor booth. So yeah, I'm trying to think if that's all, because literally there's nothing to update. And yeah, today I didn't really want to video anything because there wasn't nothing to update y'all guys on, like, all day today. No sales, no nothing. It was just this people not judging my booth, kids getting upset they can't get anything, kids getting dragged away from my booth because the parent told them no, and people just looking and going. So, and then there was one, like, I don't want to say elder, it was like middle age, like in her 30s, 40s, I'll say that. She came over, asked if I was the new one, because I guess they heard from Scooter that there'll be 2 new people, me and then someone else. And she said, are you one of the new ones? I said, yeah, I think so, since this is my first year doing it. And she's like, oh, have you made any sales? And I'm like, no, not at all. And she's like, did you just come today? And I'm like, no, came yesterday, nothing today or yesterday. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then she said that she will talk to people and have them come over. I'm over here like 4 hours later waiting for people that she probably didn't tell to come over here. So yeah, just crazy. It was just crazy, because at first, when I wanted to do this, you guys know, my hopes were low, my expectation was low, but how Dad and Scooter was talking about even And they didn't even tell me that this was going to be like mainly yard sale. They just told me there was going to be people selling stuff. So my vendor mind just thought, oh, vendors. So there may be, I figured yard sales, but not a lot. I figure some will do vending and some will do yard sales and all that. But no. So, yeah. Well, I don't even know what I was saying. So yeah, it was, but yeah, well, my expectations and all that. So yeah, when they told me about how big it's going to be, how packed it was going to be, my hopes and expectations were up here instead of here. And now, after this whole thing, it's after 2 days. And everyone was telling me, well, Mom said it's up to me because this is my choice of being here, my vendor thing. So I make the moves, which I understand that. Dad at first said we should just try it Saturday since it's going to be packed. But then later that afternoon, he said, honestly, I can agree with you now. So yeah. And then, yeah. So I really wanted to try, but just that whole day and yesterday, just people coming more to the yard sale stuff instead of me, I'm not supposed to be there. So yeah, I'm not upset. I was upset Thursday, but then when today came, I knew it was probably going to just be like Thursday and just nothing. So next time we'll have my hopes a little, instead of low, we'll just have it here a little bit. Since I don't really have, the only thing I probably will have to do is make glass paintings, because I will be doing a cherry blossom and the Sundrop Festival. So yeah, not, like I said, not really a lot to do or say, or well, not a lot to see or do. It's just a lot to talk about. There's not even a lot to talk about. It was just, but I know that every vendor doing an event is always a trial and error. We don't know which one's going to be perfect for you or which one's not going to be up with for you, which one's going to be right up the alley or off the alley. So yeah, but yeah, that's how both days went. I'm not doing it tomorrow, so it is officially over with. So this is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully Sundrop Fest will be better, so, which it will. It always will, since it's going to be my 3rd year. So yeah, sorry, I hear Zeus out there, so I can hear his claws on the floor. So I keep looking. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, this is going to be it. I hope y'all enjoyed, and sorry, it wasn't really a lot for me to do or talk about or for y'all to see. But yeah, but I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all probably, I don't know what I'm going to be doing now, since I have until April. I will probably want to try and actually make my booth more of my theme color, because I do want to actually try and see if I can spray paint or dye my canopy. If not, then that's okay. I do have to clean it because there's a lot of bird poop on it. I do need to wash my cloth. Both my cloth and, well, my tablecloth and my table runner, which is my banner. So yeah, I gotta do all that. So yeah, there may be videos coming soon. Probably not this month or next month. Maybe next year or so. I don't know. We'll see. Ugh, sorry, gotta get up. My back's been hurting all day. Oh yeah, so yeah, that will be it. Again, this will be it. I hope y'all enjoyed so far, and I will see y'all later. Bye.